We are live, and we are live. That's good. Alright, here we go. Hello guys, Tasso here, and today we are on part 2 of Pyre. So, last week, the last episode, we started the game. We are the reader who is found by this band of exiles. You are a reader who has been recently exiled to the downside from the Commonwealth, and a trio of other exiles found you and took you in, and since you can read, and apparently literacy is a crime, but you can, which you were exiled for, but you can read, which means that you can help them go through the rites to gain their freedom or something like that. Yeah, alright. So, alright, without further ado, let's continue. The downside lies far beneath the Commonwealth. At the base of an immense waterfall, there is a sole connection between the two lands. Alright. I think I've done everything here. Yeah. Alright, let's continue our journey. Not yet water. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Judario assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in the Flagging Hands. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Flagging Hands. Flagging Hands, you have not yet been to this region of the downside. The lone minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. What? Ooh. Consider how to proceed. Anything in here? Look of right. Rookie status, sniffing the air. Teasel's nest. Teasel status. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric. Top off with a flush fish, clearing cobwebs. Zero status nearby. That status doing minor repairs. Pay status, talking to the scribes. Alright, let's consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region has an oppressive air about it. There has to be a path forward. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Dario indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milty? Milty? According to the stars, the infrastructure will be there. Comment there. A fatigued death in which the witch Milty sealed the physical form of yourself astral born. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Dario and Hedwyn exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what you want. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you, on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyond the Crystal. Beyond the Crystal, an ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. You have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyond the Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyond the Crystal. It is calling you. Take a closer look. The Beyond the Crystal 6 Rookie. Beyond the crystal. A shimmering crystal inscribed with glyphs beyond your understanding. You look upon the shimmering surface of the beyond the crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain the whole of your consciousness. Oh god, I can't read today. And a preparation appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. What voice should I give this being? I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the cap on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. Sandra the Unseen. She is arrived, and expelled for eternity within the Beyond the Crystal, and bound to serve the rites. You met briefly before when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions vanished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damn voice. Now, I suggest you listen well to me. The voice, described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape. But if you but take advantage of my services. Scribe trials, Sandra's series of special challenges, custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. The Beyonders, a special triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites, led by the rave called Sandra the Unseen. Practice rites, no strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Beyond the Crystal. What do you wish to do? Choose an eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's challenges and earn a unique reward if they prevail. Change her to a practice rite. Pit your fellow exiles against Sandra's Beyonders in a no-strings competition to test your strategies. Elsewhere on her mind, Sandra is bound to the Beyond the Crystal. She may appreciate having someone to talk to. Bid her farewell. Leave Sandra and the Beyond the Crystal for now and return to your less ethereal companions. What's on your mind? I need more water. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break free from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. There is just one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not as a joke, but instead as a predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome to the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. What else shall you ask of Sandra? Request for scribe trial. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Who shall brave one of Sandra's scribe trials? Choose among the worthy. Sandra is taking an interest in Rookie. Prevail, and you can earn a unique talisman. Let's put a talisman on you first. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What? The loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him, but let us bring him forth. Soon, Rookie appears in heat of the summons. Sister? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The preparation Sandra then appears, and fastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. Huh? What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah! Shit. Ah! Fuck. Did it. That's how we do it, right, sister? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Cur. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Left without an adversary, if not for forces, something. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean there? Know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? You received Yoma's fang for completing Rookie's trial. Well, 5. After Rookie cuts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. 200%. Oh shit. I didn't read the... only usable by Rookie, gashing his teeth and howling as with joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. I sense my lovely reader has returned. Then, how may I assist you? Sandra, first and foremost, is a duty to uphold. She is unwilling to make small talk right now. Sandra deems none of your fellow exiles worthy of her time right now. Chat with her later. Yeah. Farewell for now then, reader. Alright, let's continue on. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being the flagging hand eats away at one's spirit. Flagging Hand, a gloom-filled, desolate region on the downside, beyond which lies the sea. A fatigued sprawl of noisome, yeah. Only the imp Tizzle seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next ride. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses you may take through the Flagging Hands. If you choose to prolong your way, it may be worth your while. However, your companion spirits shall likely suffer more. Cold Mode, Fellowfield, Plaguemon. The middle route through the Flagging Hands cuts straight to the pit of Milty. Headwind suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. The south route through Flagging Hands crosses disease and wilted plants. The lone minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take the job here. The north route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. The lone minstrel says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. Let's improve a talisman. The south route through Flagging Hands is bleakness and decay. No one speaks, yet you sense despair encroaching on the minds of your companions. Only Tizo seems unaffected. What's your fellow exiles? Lost another hope. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of what you came to find. The block dwellers of Flagging Hands are some of the only creatures that can stand it here, and even they, just barely. This particular region is the agricultural heart of the area, but as you can see, there's little left to harvest. Perhaps though it can help them plant a stronger crop. The lone minstrel leads you to a sad little patch of mud. He leans down and spits into the earth. Hail, O bog dweller, I have brought to you a reader. Please tell her what you need. Some sort of creature shambles forth. With broken hands, it points you to a collection of foul seeds and simple garden tools. It is work familiar to you, and to your surprise, the soil is rich and fertile. Grains and other crops could grow. The planting job proves simple enough. It is almost a relief from all your travels. It is a modest effort on your part, yet the bog dweller seems elated, as much as can be said of such a creature. It insists on paying you for your assistance. You receive a dash of stardust. It shimmers in the dim light, with the rank of +2. A shimmering substance with mythical properties said to come from the heavens themselves. By the time you reach the pit of Milty, everyone besides the imp Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Wow, that's 3 hopes. That's a lot. Prepare for the ride anyway. Fate revealed the Empire's collapse. She seems to have something on her mind. You sense the Dario's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? Consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happened to those who remained in the downside for many years. Damage can be. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. But whatever she may be getting at, you think it best not to indulge her at this time. I mean, she's big and scary, but she's been reasonable, and as long as you talk to her properly, she's okay. So I don't think it's that scary. You tell her that although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go and make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with a step. You dare again, +1 hope. Move on. New page. The empires collapsed, in the words of Goladium, the Master General. It was not long before the empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to chase after a myth, but hastened the inevitable. Oh god, I can never pronounce that word. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solian Mer warriors, pathfinders, and scholars at the core, and prepare to seek him out. You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? Ask what's on her mind. Are you sloshing all the way across the flecking hands right now? A hideous place, also I understand, for I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma, as you surely can. Although, perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The Nightwing from the past disliked the place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now, please leave me to mine, unless there is a service you require me to render at this time. Yeah. Let's do this all again sometime. My voice is not constant. It's not consistent today. Oh. Oh hey, you guys, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So have a look around. Oh, Faith Stone, 2 hope, 2 presents. Only have 14 though. So that's kind of not really worth it. Ashen Coal, Lunar Glass. Okay, well, see you guys. Let me upgrade. There we go. And commence. You have reached the Celestial Denmark and soon will stand against your adversaries. Begin the trial. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you'll wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the tip of the tree. Then Tito seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened! He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone, take cover. Dario makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby creeks and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses, or you feel a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a warding ship slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiment. The ship stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Oh god. Why so fear to hide yourself from us, little nightwings? Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was the Bog Crone. Bog Crone, serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth Southern Bog, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the Bog Crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, there was Witch Uderman of the Withdrawn. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yala. Yes, you slouch. I can't pronounce it. The astral born monstrosity. Withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than freedom, led by the crone, Witch Uderman. Tizo makes clear that he has no love for Uderman. Although the right you take, she cannot harm you bodily. With her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Only to stray from the path.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Thanks. The crone will the humility sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm you here, much less survive the night. Hear us, is such. The night wings suffer. A monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the exiled. Even in death, the astral bond yet feeds upon our world, when unsated by its own. Described loose of solar ray. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Usage. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Ulumi's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then Ulumin moves her slender fingers to her mouth. Foolish! Usage shall grow. Usage shall grow. Usage shall grow. We shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Ulumin slides off towards the followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Whoops.
Now let us begin. Teaso. The choice is cast.
You don't suppose the crows got it out for me, do you? No matter where you go, you such a pioneer and devour ye.
Commence. Splendid. The night wings thus assert themselves.
Oh shit.
All for naught.
Oh shit.
So close. Oh, ah. There.
Nah. Ah. Ah, crap.
There's a proper dousing. has hit the mark.
The life of our exiled flows within this lair and beneath this world. This lifeblood it shall engulf here in such blackness and despair.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries. Rugi threw it in.
Whew.
One careless step.
Oh.
A nearly negligible effort. Now end the ceremony.
Oh, crap.
Udmilda's not so scary now.
But oh.
That was exciting.
Oh, crap. Oh.
Banished. And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. 'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive. The right is done.
Tizo praises everyone's courage against Uldamin again and the withdrawn. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. See? Those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hesita. Islat, we are filthy, and the deed shall be paid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, we shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Focus, strength, prowess, the path towards survival on the blood border. These rights make similar demands of us. The blood border, the northern edge of the Commonwealth, that is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The hiring remnant seize upon it at every opportunity, from the cover of clouds or darkness. Choose a mastery.
Until the next right.
Bring the right position to exiles near to each other, and they shall link auras are significantly larger. Having thwarted the withdrawn in the right, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the black wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail had enough of Illumine's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north, if that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Sea of Solace, an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what you want. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Tay and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Tay. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. Stars fame. There we go. Ores, the exile star. The exile star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. Can be rather complicated. The Western Prince, those born under it possess a natural exuberance, second to the Golden Star. Cassius, the Golden Star. Star of the Seven Gesture, those born under it tend to be rather complicated. The right beckon you sail further north towards the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem to joking to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bird Fruits. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Big Bird Fruit, a small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. Also, our contraband used to come through here. There. Some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Catwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Yes. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. You have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. The lone minstrel wishes to tell you something of the rites. Hear him out. The lone minstrel seems a wellspring of information concerning your quest. Your concerns right now do not include a need to hear accounts of ancient history. Let's hear him out. You bid him to continue, and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, for that I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, which you demean, you might recall she intended to invoke a certain name. Yes, you Souch, the astral bond. I hesitate to say it even now. You'll be forgiven if you took the ravings of Ulumin for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when they first found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans, the one called Ilsach, the elders and most fierce of the Lord. Greater titans, colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Ilsach's own owns hide and itchor to bind the Book of Rites. However, yourself do not truly die, for by some account it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return onto whatever place that benefits to ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the rim of Ildamin are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Ilsal is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concern. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He leads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. There's a lot of evenings. Okay, out for a stroll, star saving off critters, dancing around, out for a run. Practicing lunges, cursing the scribes. Nearby. You bring me brave reply from solitude. What seek you in exchange? Nothing. Alright. Go forth and show your adversaries what you have learned. Let's continue on. Big Bertrand, a small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The lone minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars from across the sea. This is the place. Let's go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Nothing? Okay. Seek Big Bertrand. The lone minstrel says his client has a friend who can aid you in your quest. Big Bertrand is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers step to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrand. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Big Bertrand, she is a bog dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorcerer's work. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, Duffy yet live. Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits at somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. Wakingwood, a labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around it. The path to the sacred Mount Elodale lies far beyond the suffocating woods. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrand frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then, leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrand. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwin stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? Or should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Heroin nods and this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocation while the Bog brothers go about their business. I guess I'll just continue reading. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. The 8 scraps compose the book. Their influence and their experience spreads throughout the pages into the willing reader's deepest consciousness. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence, clarity. Finish studying. Let's continue. The little minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The little minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Step inside. Ooh. The black wagon appears different now than it did even the day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let's depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group will welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare he make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should Yes see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here, and tell no one that we will pay you favors. He sees us off without another word. Soon, the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as you said. I know the navigational controls of Sharek's Strait. This is so exciting! I don't know how to swim! Kizo seems to share taste enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The sea of Solis awaits. Let's sail. Worm Gulf. You have not yet been to this region on the downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. We are going across the sea! Oh! Worm Gulf. You and companions watch the sea as the wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are accommodating well. Worm Gulf, the tempestuous sea of solids, lies beyond this death still body of water. Exiled worms from the Sea Dominion naturally congregate around here. There is no accommodating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the core of the downside seas. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth's front lines. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the Nyx rides in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please come from the next point of our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oris. The Hulk of Oris, according to the stars, right? A carcass of the doomed exploring vessel Darzaban lost in the waters of the downside. Outer Solids, fatigued waters off the coast of Flagging Hand. Bertrand's instructions are to navigate the maze of moors in a curving route bearing northeast. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from Flagging Hands not very long ago. However, Judario seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rookie, she stops him for some questioning. Grintail, how is he doing? Oh, Hadwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching to the water if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hadwin when you have the opportunity. She requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check out on the others in the group. Later you find Hadwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny. All this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? I really want to know what you miss about your past life. The book collection. Sure, it was highly illegal, but though just the case, you miss having had access to those volumes. Your life was almost difficult, but several of your long-time confidants did help you get by. Perhaps the food. Your mouth waters at the thought of it, at least compared with what passes for sustenance here. You have made conscious efforts to distract most of your memories of living in the Commonwealth. I mean, I am a reader for a reason. Probably my books. You tell you that you miss your book collection most of all, after having taken many pains and risks to put it together. Ha! I figured as much. I bet they burned all your books, didn't they? Those scum. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hadwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. See how Solace. See how Solace you have not yet. According to Bertrand, the lesser landmark you seek is beyond this strait. Sea of Solace. By the scribes, the sea! I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you can now see what must be the Hulk of Oris far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo is wondering if Hadwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrand's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Phantom of Trash under King Pass. The north current toward the Heart of Oris runs as quick as the Under King Oris himself. Kay believes that the 8 scrap shall bless you here. Phantom's Trench. The south current toward the Heart of Oris teems with fish and other sea life. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Let's go here. You find Tay gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always say it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching. I just know. Even out here in the waters of Under King Ores, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. Under King Ores, 7 of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Persevering or the Sea Soldierer, the legendary leader of the Worm's Undersea Crusade, sought to reach the edge of the abyss. There is no denying that the North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it's the thought of reaching land again, but it sends a spring in everybody's step. Your command game +2 quickness. Journey onward. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Ores. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next ride is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of the next adversaries yet. Page revealed down the river. Reader, the moment of the time. You ask why it's on her mind. Headwind. He's beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Headwind since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he is grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, for, of course, in case that is unclear, I shall tell it in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen, should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Headwind is the one to lead us to his end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you towards the door. Silver Cutshade. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea, is fully grown and has led a rich life. A keepsake from Wormgulf. Nearby, tossing and turning, uncharacteristically quiet, taking a quick nap, fluttering up in the rafters. Nautical bell. Among the Black Wagon's seafaring equipment, Harry uses it to signal when food is ready. Keeps it from big bird roots. Yes. Down the river, in the words of Golden Time, the Master General. The Emperor Solian Mur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. He travelled down the river Scholarian in pursuit of greed. He found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his requiem. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Really cool that wherever you hit is unwell. Why, hello, my lovely reader. What might I do for you? What's on your mind? There's an undulation I have sent, reader, which means, I think, that your black wagon sails the seas. Am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand. My memories of it are wistful. Nonetheless, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solace is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Sea near to the Empire. The Empire, The Empire of Sahara dominated the known world for millennia, until the doomed reign of Solian Mur. Never shall we make the wicked errors of our predecessors, the Archjustice Rebels IV. So be careful out there, will you? Now, let me seize my properly, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. You know where to find me. Oh, hey, you guys! Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. I don't really use this, honestly. So nothing I can get as well, actually. Appreciate you doing business, and you guys be sure to tell your friends, okay? Alright, let's commence the ride. Having landed at the heart of Oris, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hadwin? Tizo's worried that Hadwin is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... what's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. The Sea Dominion, a vast and war-torn undersea regiment home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Having conquered their waters, the worms clambered onto the Commonwealth shores in search of new wars. What they are all doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiment. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs, and good ladies! So it is you that hit the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but for our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre huts until the contest. Let me... Sir Gilman. He's a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion, on a self-made quest to regain his honor. Pyre huts, a triumvirate of worm knights who perceive the right and the great battles to be won. He splashes out of you, just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light.
Aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Oris. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered up on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Oris as your adversaries clamber into view. Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion, wherever it is that you're from? Haha! An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? You just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protest. Wait! Give this knight his mask! This knight hereby presents you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is he not? He's a petty one at the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, we can swim or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. Yes, but we are exiles of this land. In this land, the same as here. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis similarly impossible to swim up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there's but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! Back to your post! Sir Gilman hesitates but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, engage! The exiles of the One Triumvirate take their position as they focus on the Book of Rites. Readers, Hadwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Terias?
Tizo. It is done.
Haha! Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. Gilman, status report. What's the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate, they seem to this knight's eye. Brave air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre, be ready!
Commence. Beware the adversary's water. Your adversary's pyre is the first to falter. The orb. Merely a glancing blow. Aha!
Ah, shit.
Glory to the scribes. Alas for Gilman. Tay did it.
Gilman, your foe is sloppy! Why do I still your miserable life is on the line? Your word to wow me, sire. This knight gives his very, very best. So perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. What side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once! Our adversary is standing by it. They are taking advantage of the opening.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to... In the name of Solium Myrrh! Once more like that and we are finished here. Now for their pyre!
Ah. Ah, crap.
I almost pity what transpired there. Oof. And it is done. The Night Wings prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The rite is ended.
The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we won. Mr. Steel, we won. We won. I expected more from the one night of the sea dominion. Yeah! Caesar was very pleased to have prevailed against the one knight of the Pyre Hearts. This knight commands you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought, indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman! This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies? How dare you! This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the right to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight was showing worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are failman, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles? Until the stars align.
After vanquishing the Pyre Hearts with ease, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. After the discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off towards wherever the next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns towards your companion who is absent from the ride. How is Hadwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. He urged you to remain bedridden. And he simply will not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel! Minstrel! I should wring that neck of yours! As I was attempting to explain, Hadwin is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further not. Those that are other castles to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hadwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I travelled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turn out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a ride like that before. So, you are back among the living then, Hadwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm very sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the ride back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Let's see what stars there are here. The Lenorelli, the Olden Star, Star of the Silver Spear. Those born under it are devoted and faithful. Liberec, the Olden Star, Star of the Black Saddle. Those born under it are skilled negotiators. Transistor, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the featured lands of Black Basin. Interact to determine the next location of the ride. Due further north then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. The Tempest raging the sea of solid simmering for all eternity. The storm that arose after the death of the sea titan unfathomed Pyre never has entirely subsided. Can we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre hearts, our chances in worm-held waters will be even worse. Come on, people! It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all conquered that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless Tempest.
Huh?
Yes, Tay. She's sure something on her mind. Oh, hi, miss. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Havoc for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met. Him, and Miss Jordario, and Mr. Greentail, and you, too. But I just really liked him. She sighs. He seems happy to be here. Say, do you? She trails off for a moment. You think he likes me, too? Tay is wondering if you think Hedwig likes her. Encourage her. If she's wondering how Hedwig feels about her, she should just talk to him. Tay would know Hedwig enjoys her company, but may not share her feelings beyond that. In her subject, there must be a way to redirect her attention to something less awkward. I mean, let's be honest, right? She suggests to Tay that if she has certain feelings for Hedwig, that she should let him know. It is a rare privilege to feel love. She stares at you a moment. Then she begins to laugh. Oh, just so silly, miss. I didn't mean him like that. That's so embarrassing. Besides, I think that maybe he's a little old, you know? I'm going to go cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounces off, leaving you to ponder what just happened exactly. It's giving one hope for the next ride. Making his fail. Trying to catch sea creatures. Chatting with the Dario. Nearby. Watching the waters. Chatting with Hedwig. Let's see if there's anything here. Let's continue on. Ragged Rock, the north current towards Stormwall passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believed there could be valuables to find. Froth Sea, the south current towards Stormwall brims with large sea creatures. Tito seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Stormwall, beyond the deathless Tempest, revealing the further reaches of the downside. Beyond lies the deathless, attempting to cross the popular way to throw caution to the wind and not live to tell of it. Let's go here, I guess. Ragged Rock. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless Tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. You ought to be more concerned with the storm than finding trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work, no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take some time, but you may find something to show for it. Continue searching the wreckage. Rookie is very mistaken when it comes to methods of finding valuables. Dara is correct in that your focus might be on finding passage to your destination. Let's find it. It suggests that it may be well worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rookie grins wide. You see my way, sister. Well, let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search. Sorry, sister. I think I was just chasing the reflection in the sun or something. There's nothing down here. Dario fumes at all of this but says nothing. Dario loses one hope. Oh well. You and your companions look upon a deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something that in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Oh, good ladies and good sirs, this knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. Why is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined! Let this knight join you, please! Can you believe this, Edwin? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the right did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre house? They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory now clash upon the hunk of ours. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among the worms exiled to these waters. So Dario pulls the rest of you aside, and after Hedwin gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mast, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Water. So Dario goes back at the worm. He tries his best to look presentable. Hedwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, that he can come along for now. Oh god, the heart in his eye. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you past the storm. No, first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwing, and thus he shall go forth. Sir Gilman seems to be asking your permission for something. Tentatively agree with whatever he asking, so he can get on with it already. It's not clear as to what exactly Sir Gilman intends for you to do right now. Yeah, what? As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet, though that through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help you cross the deathless tempest. Help see his mission through. Determined to prove himself to the Nightwing, to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace. It calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought to be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden, but they are highly just. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Traverse the reef. Yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed planets, pouring the seas with their wrath. Unfathomed planets, the sea titan, once Lima described under King Ores, her brood lies dormant in the sea. Tales of a monstrosity long spread across the world, the Book of Rites. Exile worm within its waters has long harbored this abomination, using them to bar passage through the downside channels, save for any of this night's own kind. Be gone now from here, fiend! This night shall finish what the Under King Ores started. Banish the foul spawn. Let's beat this dash to the end of Gamer's Trail. Hold right there, you traitor slug! How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this night check here, you hold no sway over this night. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you dare to start the tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Fireheart! Banish him! This is an order! You see, human? You shall ever be inferior, even among the weakest of our kind. Human? Where you go? Human! Human! But Sir Gilman's banishment preserved the perfect rules for him to elude his adversaries and return to his newfound allies. This knight would say with an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor! This night will have your head! Gilman! As the day wears on, there's still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless. But then, hell! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilbert is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little tempest no longer poses a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it! Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Headwind help him up. Adieus, Sail Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman, join the group. He also revealed the path north for you. Bid him welcome. The Deathless Tempest. You have not yet reached region on the downside. Sir Gilman revealed a gap in the storm that seems safe enough to traverse. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This night was wise to side with ye. Yes. Where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Supergiant does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the land beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Supergiant's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. You are on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Voyage onward. Say, hurry. Aye, rookie. What is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, cause I was thinking it's a little gloomy here, and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye. Then, let me see what I can do.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high.
You have not yet been.
The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky.
Supergiant claims the downside northern landmass should be just beyond these waters.
Until the evening rise. The place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leaves her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by. Oh,
At last your wagon rumbles onto solid dragged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. The Black Basin, black glass, searing vapor, and straggling forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. The 8 Scribes first discovered this, the northern landmass of the downside. Supergiant, official certification of knighthood in the Commonwealth, offsought by the Worm Knights. Hello, Supergiant. You approach Supergiant, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. How does he fence? Who knows? Maybe with his tail, I guess. He regards you with a single eye. Hello, Master Reader. This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Knight Ranks. He shall ensure that his triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honor! And this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre, this knight fully expects to now conduct the rites in the most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law, described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit. Sometimes sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exiles who refuse to obey the rules, as they were written by the Underking Oris and his 7 friends, deserve neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does not have confidence the master reader shall resist any temptation to conduct the right in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained unto the point of foulness. So please excuse him, master reader. This litters off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. There you are again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? What's on your mind now? So then, you're back on solid land, or something like it, Then, this must be Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars into the farthest corners of this land, it seems. So I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribe himself might just descend up from up on high and struck me with another much-deserved penalty. The truth of such transgressions, reader. Sometimes it keeps me going. Not that I have any real choice. Now we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Come visit me again sometime. oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, sister. Keep at it. Yuki seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sense of a nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though that it doesn't mean anything to me. Now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell is probably some good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears too. You know, we curs have ultra sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore. I don't. Anyway, thanks. I mean that. He storms off. Since Yuki shall never forgive me for abusing the nautical bell, so be it. Yuki reappears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Supergiant, the worm. Highly intelligent amphibians known for their chivalry, hot tempers, and reckless determination. It was inevitable that the sea dominion's teeming masses clambered out the shore, seeking glory. He honestly, he is the once proud knight of the Sea Dominion, on a self-made quest to regain his honor. Worm Knight. The title of knight means nothing in the Commonwealth, but it means a lot to worms. Those who clambered from the depths found a willing new employer in the Commonwealth. One of the outlandish worm knights of the Sea Dominion, he appears to have withstood many battles in the name of the Commonwealth, which employs many of his kind for its ongoing war against the hiring remnants. His exile seems to be self-imposed, though even he can only take so much abuse from his fellow knights. The hiring remnants, the dice surviving faction of the winged harps, the ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. Let's survey the surroundings. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark ships soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Kay returned from the east with little to report, save for the word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Teasel wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools of rock nearby. The little imp Teasel seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you, near to the wagon. There is a western path that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and cracks may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon. I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trieste. The exile harp matriarch lived in solitude among these fairy cliffs. The exiles of the Highwing Remnant, you may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such terms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate? With Dan? Then Headwind steps into the lone minstrel, bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now, that much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Dario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. There's the rest of the day to practice your vocations. Fort Raj. Yeah, Fort Raj. The black rock send traces of celestial residue there. Stardust seems to stick to these dark boulders. Molten pools. You sense something felt gone wrong values here. Crystallized bits of magma can be sold for soul if procured. I need money. Well, sister, I don't scourge you for one day. Usually there isn't much, but you never get, and believe you me, it adds up. Shave wood, sorry, the stock market. Continue my journey. The road lowered to the nest of Trieste passes through the sharp sand. Dario wishes to avoid the hubs by staying on low ground. Highwing Cove, the high road to the nest of Trieste, is patrolled by the Commonwealth's ancient enemies. The lone minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the hubs via this path. Let's go here. Let's follow Dario. She knows. The shattered lands of Black Shore prove difficult to traverse for the Black Wagon. The low road to the nest of Trieste passes through the sharp sand. The land beyond the sea of solids explode from the ocean on a bed of black glass. So Dario searches for a path forward to little avail. Fire on these blasted lands. How are we to proceed through this? Perhaps I may want some assistance. This place is not so unfamiliar to me, nor are its hidden denizens. Just remain with the others until I return, madam. I shall not be long. The minstrel disappears into the cliffs before Dario can protest. In the meantime, you and she continue to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes. The last undead one disappeared on us, researching for days. But this time, he soon returns. I've secured safe passage through the nest of Trieste. We may proceed. Secured safe passage with whom, exactly? Just then, a winged woman dives down from the sky. She looks with Dario up and down, and then she soars away without a word. The lone minstrel says nothing more either. The Dario's scowl deepens. For centuries, the Commonwealth withstood the Highwing Remnant's treacherous assaults, thanks to soldiers such as she. Lost 4 hope. So I'm definitely not using you for the next ride. Not that I was planning to anyway. At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next ride is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watch your wagon descend, and remain watching now. Hunt for Myrrh. The hunt for Myrrh, in the words of Gogol, the Master General. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in the bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the Im Harup that lured him back to hell, and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Mer would come in search for him, some under employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We did it to be sure that he was dead. I can send you out there somewhere. What is it that you want? There's nothing here. Until our next appointment. Nightwing Sigil, watching for adversaries, donning his raiments, getting psyched up, looking out at the sky, making sure the coast is clear, cooling somewhere, counting each passing moment nearby. Oh, hey you guys! What brings you way out here? No wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals in the downside. Let's see. I'll take this. Yeah, right. Thanks, guys. Good luck in the thing you're going to tonight. All right. Let's commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted land near the nest of Trieste, expecting the imminent commencement of the rite. You see no signs of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing noise above. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings? Now, such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet, they seem to scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird, we have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your Commonwealth. Mark my words, you honoured filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as the Dario glowers after her. Harp, winged warriors of the mountainous outskirts of the Commonwealth, where they are feared. They fled to their mountain nests, awaiting the day when they would darken the skies and retake the land. It's only then when you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort it out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name is Pamita Tien. She appears to be one of the wing up to the highway remnant, now bound in exile. The surly one back there, it was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly though. We've only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate there of anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Catwing shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Dario. No, Catwing, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however do you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwin, but you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That Sander would better have an explanation for all this. The Dario storms off as Hedwin turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd ride into a harp. Yeah, there she is. What are you getting from her? You pay attention to Pamita, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade the truth of it. Why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Hedwyn wants to know your initial impressions of Permita. Seems alright. You're willing to take Permita at the word, and see in her the potential for a valuable new ally. It may be a training that gives you some resistance to your scrutiny. Having only met her, you cannot sense whether to trust her and defer to Hedwyn. Well, sure. You tell Hedwyn that you think the group should take a chance with Permita and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Dario will come around. Then turns with Permita. I'm Hedwyn. Will accept your offer on 2 conditions. You hear me out. Conditions? Why? Sure, I love a good condition or 2. First, after we finish here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we are headed out. Second, you have to find a way to get along with Dario, whom you met earlier. Brilliant! I had no plan to stick around here anyway. As for our demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiment I could use, because I think the ride's getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Permita teen join you. She has a score to settle.
For sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
Comments from the distant elders of Permita, now clad in Nightwing's raiment, takes towards your adversaries on the right. You. What sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loses the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Permita. Permita's blood sister stares back at her for a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Saint Trieste, the treatise. 5th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Discipline of the Blessed Born. The elders of the Heart Matriarch, she anointed the Book of Rites and gave its words their power. Doubtless come to dig your talents on my back again. No, sister, I can't have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk. You'd waste your time as ever. What's life if not the waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself, again, consulting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Permita says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Permita gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this right on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is a tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Permita can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Permita should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Sure. Why? I thought you never asked there, darling. I accept. The little bird's going to conduct the rites for us, and I shall not. Unwilling. Tuberous. Well. You can count on me, my friend. Huh? Yeah, you got it, sister. Now then, sister, perhaps when we are finished here, you spare a moment of your time. I shall be tricked by you again, Pamita. How poetic that would be during the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamita seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I like it very much. You could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sister of the hiring rumblers can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise, even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamita. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
See, darling, we hops, we're not so bad. Now, I suppose I'll be back at work, Just don't go underestimating Tamita over there. I trust you do the best you can. Tamita Teen, she's a vengeful tactician of the hiring remnants who plot the Commonwealth rule. To the sky, sisters! Talent formation!
Is up. Come on, I say. Now. Why, that was rather bold.
Catwin, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? I wish I did, right about now. Then, listen up. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we hops simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Thank you for the adversaries. Oh. Oh shit.
Tread lightly. Flung with considerable precision. Poor exile.
Oh. Oh crap.
How careless.
Oh crap.
Be gone, Tabitha. One false move. Ruki doused the adversary's flames. A stifled effort. Quite foul for the Nightwings. Your flames grow weak. Extinguish now their pyre. Ah, yes.
Damn you, Parameter! You are no true Taiyan. Clarity is a fear crack on the hiring remnant. Parameter and Tamita are surviving members. To think that you have the gall to call me sister after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamita, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familiar status. Look, I know I'm wrong here. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deception, I ought have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, you have come all this way here to face me, Parameter, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Parameter shake her head? Everyone, stay back.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores, and it is done. The you-know-who prevails.
You know who will prevail.
Their adversaries prove no match for them. The ceremony is complete.
Commonwealth, Phil. Only through the traitor's help could you have beaten us. We propose the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sister on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Tamita, wait, please. You found good company there, Tamita. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Tamita stands motionless as the blood sister depart. Hey, she's gone. The rest of us are headed back. What about you? Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Yeah. I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Mark of the Master General. Writes masteries, enhancing a nomad skill and versatility. Goldenheim never ordered an assault in which he did not participate firsthand. Right, so this was the Saharian region. Writes masteries, enhancing a nomad's influence over the crown of it. Though many will contribute to the Master General's Legion, many more simply volunteered. Nomad. Common folk comes from the Commonwealth and stripped of name, home and title. While bearing the orb, having the allies move with and pass the orb more quickly.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too? I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Maneuvers. Percent for the neutral by casting aura with Bastion nearby adversaries.
Until the next.
Right. triumphing over the essence in a rather one-sided contest, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how to best integrate Pyre into the group. The essence, a triumvirate of winged harps harboring a deep hatred for the Commonwealth. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rights will cross my path and the Intermiters to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pyre. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pyre should see one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, pass a moment of your time outside. There is somewhere else we may go, here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Will you look upon them for us, please? You look towards the heaven, signal your destination. Blue, the vernal star. The vernal star burns bright over the densest wood in the Black Basin. The glade of blue directly due west. That is just as my client indicated. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The great step scholar Lu Scholarin here vanquished the root titan, limbless as his airy sack. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want for us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood, due east. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems we are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, we shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you to everyone who are watching this, who are watching this later. Always appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying Pyre, cause I'm really enjoying it. It's like nice to finally play all this after such a long while and recalling all the things that happened. Like, I really love Sir Gilman when I played the game. He's always so charming and fun. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorite characters, to be honest. And yeah, so next week, next stream will be on next Sunday, cause I have something on next Saturday. That should be about it. Yeah, the event will be up as always. So yeah, so thanks again to everyone. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week. Alright guys, until then, goodbye.